What are you gonna do?
Told you. We're gonna hang out. Gonna watch a movie. Gonna take some pictures. And I'll pay you.
All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another edition of the Rabbit Hole. As always, your host Keith here. What is up? Yeah, just had a little Jeffrey Dahmer opening there. I want to do something a little better with it, but my skills at Adobe suck. I couldn't get the TV going where I wanted, so just did a little quickie. And figured after that, we might as well do a little, watch a movie and eat. We had a little stir fry going on. Had the Blackstone Griddle. Just a quick wipe down real fast. Got the oil going on it. Got the chicken. Had it seasoned up from the morning. Just simple stuff. A little oil, salt, pepper, and garlic on there. Got the little Chinese going back and forth. Looking good. The heat, I had like a low, medium low. I didn't have it too high. I only had 3 of the 4 burners going. And it cooks them up pretty good. Just gets a little sizzle going. Easy enough. It was a nice hot day. Well, not too hot. It was pretty good. Had my little cover. I was running into issues with my GoPro. Towards the end here, you're going to see a lot of jumping. It was heating up and just really annoying. Oh, microphone problems. Yeah, squeakies. All right, I got the soy sauce coming out. A little light soy sauce. You gotta watch my figure, Get that, keep everything. Look at those shoes. Those shoes are awesome. And it's Texas, not Puerto Rico. Get it out of your head. Got the Texas shoes going. All right, got the soy sauce on there. Shaking that around a little bit. A little magic editing there. Probably jumped about 7 minutes from the cook time, I think. We're probably at about 10 minutes of cooking right about now. Looking pretty good. Doing a little test. Smushing them down a little bit, seeing how they're bouncing. Snagging a little bit of dad tax on the rice there. That's called Pitmaster privilege right there. All right, coming in, we got some bird's eye. Those are the ones, they had chestnuts in there. I wanted chestnuts. You can get the Oriental mixes and stuff like that. It's really easy. Or you can just go fresh with everything, but I was being lazy. So just got 2 little bags. Throw them down. They are frozen, so easy enough to cook. All you gotta do is throw a little bit of oil down so it doesn't stick up too much. Open it up, drop it. Now from the perspective, the 3 burners that are on are from the frozen vegetables over to where the chicken ends. Where my other 2 spatulas are, that is off. So it's warm, but it's not hot. So I keep stuff over there. That's like kind of my chill out section over there. But pretty much right in the middle between the chicken and those vegetables right now, that's like the hottest spot on there. You see this steaming right up. That's a nice little cover. Pop the cover on there. Slam it with a bunch of water underneath. And it instantly steams up. Look at all that steam coming out. And you pretty much steam cook them. And as they're defrosting as well, from the ice from them, they're cooking up too. So about another 4 or 5, probably about 4 minutes. Got the chicken done. Just throw them to the side to keep it warm. You see the vegetables all nice. Now I had picked it up and stirred them around probably once or twice, but you already saw what I do. You just kind of move them around a little bit, throw some more water in there and cover them back up. Throw some, I do believe I threw some salt, pepper, and garlic on there while they're under there. Close back up, cook a little more water up in there. After the chicken, everything was done. Left a little bit of grime on there. So it is a low heat. Remember, low heat for this. Do not pour water on these things with a high heat. It will be a horrible day for you. This is low, medium heat. It still sparkled up a bit on me, so that's good. Right there, I just have a paint scraper, getting the larger chunks of food off. And whenever you hit it with water, wherever it bubbles up like that, there's still food left over and it's cooking off. It's a good way to know after you're done. You'll see it at the end when I'm cooking and cleaning. Here I did some eggs. I should have prepped a little better with the eggs. Cracking them right there. Got a bunch of shells in there. So stir fry was a little crunchy. And normally I like to use butter, but I figured I'd try the oil on this one, and it just stuck right to it. So I had a little bit of stickies going in there too. And wasting time trying to get the eggshells out kind of made it cook to it real fast. Normally I just slap it right on and get the mixing real fast, but did not do it on that one. So I just threw 4 eggs out in there. It was 1 package of chicken, probably 4 breasts in it. 4 eggs, 2 packages of vegetables as of now. And give those eggs a little bit of flavor. As always, just a little salt and pepper, nothing crazy. And get to do the cool little smushy smush. But you see it's sticking on the bottom. It's not too bad. I mean, it just scrapes right off. Adds to the flavor. Gives you a little crunch. Like I said, for me, butter usually works better than the oil. So in the morning when I'm making omelets and stuff like that, I usually just use a nice little helping of butter or the bacon grease that I have, because I'll start off with a full pack of bacon to cook, and that'll give me the grease through the whole deal. I don't even use oil. And the veggies looking nice and green, softening up real good. I don't think they need to be covered anymore. I think that was it for the cover. Now it's a little dry on the side. Underneath the vegetables, the water rolled down. You can see a little dry spot. Just throw a little bit of oil on there so the eggs don't stick too much on that side. As you see that middle part, that's where all the heat gathers up. Different zones. All right. Cleaned off the scrape a little bit. Got the egg stickies out of there. I got about 3 cups of rice, I believe I used. I had to go inside and get my tin foil, covering up the exit to the grease trap there. Because once you start mixing all this stuff up and spinning it together, it goes everywhere, and a lot of it goes down the trap. So I make a little door there, keep it blocked, and it's hot. Get it all mixed up there, throw soy sauce in there. Soy sauce on the veggies. Salt, pepper, garlic, of course, as always. And I tend to keep it a little bland because the kids don't really like it so much, and you can always add more afterwards. The dogs getting the scraps that are flying off the side when I was mixing everything together. They know when to come in. But just slowly, little by little, put stuff in, mix it around. Everything's pretty much cooked now. We're just trying to get everything all mixed together, looking all nice. And there it is. Look at that. Looking good. Give me a little bit more of a mix. My camera was acting up on me. It was getting too hot, being above the cooker and almost 90 degrees out, so I kept shutting down by this point. So I just pretty much got everything picked up, put into the tin, and brought inside. Now again, it is a low heat, so I can pour a bunch of warm water, not cold water, warmish water on there. And you see where it all boils up? That means there's food there, and it's cooking off. So you just keep spraying and shooting it right down to the grease trap there. This is about the easiest way for me. Easiest, cheapest way to clean up. A lot of people just use a lot of oil, but the price of oil these days is crazy. So water's nice and simple. Big one sliding around. You can see every fresh area where food was. It just starts boiling up again. You see in the middle I got most of the food scraped, so it's not boiling anymore. There, got the little scraper. I think I switch over to the big boy now. Get the big boy moving. And what you want to be careful at this point when you're scraping, it rides up that blade and it'll get you in the fingers, get you on your wrist. So right now as the water, it's not too bad, but when you start using the oil and re-seasoning with it, and you get kind of complacent and do a quick slam with that oil, it comes right up onto your hand. That hurts. You see right where the veggies were and the eggs, still some food particles there. You can see how it kind of dries off when it goes through. See the difference in the colors. The corner's a little duller to where the middle is. And from there, pretty much did all that with the water, scraped it all down. Get some towels. Throw some oil on. Oil does a nice little deep clean. Again, it's a low heat. I'm used to it. It's still hot. Still have to be very careful here. Well, I'm kind of used to it. Been doing it a little bit. And you can see in the middle the little pits that are in the middle where it's not completely seasoned where I'm going over there. I didn't re-season this year. It's still fine. It cooks well. It's not like little chunks come up in the food or anything. It's still nice and smooth. But next season, I'm going to take it, sand it all down, start over with seasoning. Get it down to a nice dull gray, and then redo it all again. But with the oil, it's pretty much just getting the chunks of food off the side, anything that's left, and getting it's like re-season up again and seal itself. And I do believe I do one last little thing. You can see it's nice and trimmed up. When I go over it, you pretty much see my reflection. And that's where you want it. You want it nice and shiny. Shiny means smooth. Smooth means no sticky. But you can pretty much see my reflection on it now, and that's where it needs to be. And all this pretty much took maybe 20 minutes from start time to finish of the cook. So we'll leave it there. Let me know if you like that. Give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Let me see if you guys like this stuff. I'll continue to do some more if you do. And you'll have a good day. I'm out of here. Bye.